you're good. You're good. You guys usually put in the test first and then go live. Perfect. Thanks.
Good afternoon. Welcome into the Maryville University Hockey Center here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network for the WMCH All-Star Game. Michael Wagon here for you today as we see the teams getting ready to come out onto the ice as the best of the best in the 18 WMCH will compete in the inaugural All-Star Game. We have teams from the East and the West battling it out. Over in the East, it'll be 3 of the top 5 teams with Liberty, McKendree, and Maryville, as well as Lindenwood, a part of the East All-Stars. For the West, you're going to see Jamestown, Minot State, Minnesota, and Midland players out there. And you're not going to see a lot of familiar jerseys because they are wearing special jerseys for today's game. So some of your favorite players' numbers may be a little bit different. We're going to run through the rosters here real quick in numerical order for the East All-Stars. It'll be number 1, Amanda Story. Number 2, Emma Gerwitz. Number 3, Abby Jeffers. Number 4, Kirsten Barron. Number 5, Madison Glenn. Number 6, Kylie Hassenfratz. Number 7, Sarah Brooks. Number 8, Elle Rutherford. Number 9, Loki Antonio. Number 10, Anna Kalhammer. Number 11, Zozia Adamek. Number 12, Haley Battles. Number 13, Aria Groot. Number 14, Madison Teague. Number 15, Jana Barnden. Number 16, Brielle Fussy. Number 17, Arden Harushko. Number 18, Aislinn Stretch. Number 19, Paige Dawson. Number 30, Rachel Stariznik. And number 31, Caitlin Kadrain. For the West, it'll be number 1, Lila Drew. Number 2, Caitlin Leasing. Number 3, Kayla Flanagan. Number 4, Allie Rakowski. Number 5, Anna Gurman. Number 6, Delaney Johnson. Number 7, Riley G. Number 8, Samantha Bolak. Number 9, Bethany Wheelgosh. Number 10, Ruby Moss. Number 11, Allie Scoro. Number 12, Bridget McGuire. Number 13, Paige Ackerman. Number 14, McKenna Welby. Number 15, Chrissy Rink. Number 16, Paige Kozak. Number 17, JC Huberto. Number 18, Callie McGuire. Number 19, Cameron Hayhurst. Number 30, Hannah Stone. And number 31, Haley Beaver. So you'll have to get used to a few new numbers as you watch this game. Some very, very nice jerseys that they're going to have on here. The East will be in the white jerseys with the red and blue trim. On the flip side, the West will be wearing blue jerseys with the red and white trim. Coaches from all 8 teams will be on the benches today as well. And we've got lots of support here as all the teams are represented in the stands as well. Teams are in the St. Louis area for a weekend of matchups. And they're wrapping up their trips with this All-Star game here, the first inaugural one. For the East, they have the highest ranked scorer in their squad is Haley Battles. She is potted 12 goals and 2 assists in 17 games. For assist leaders, Aria Groot out of McKendree, 24 assists on the year. And the East boasts 7 of the top 10 point producers in the WMCH. Over on the West, though, they hold down the number 1 and number 2 spots as far as point production is concerned. Kayla Flanagan is ranked number 1, Allie Rakowski ranked number 2, and Rakowski leads the league in goals. Flanagan leads the league in assists. It is a very high-scoring team that Midland possesses. 103 goals for this year, 25 goals against. They're ranked number 2 in the rankings, but they are first in the WMCH standings, mainly because of the benefit of playing 25 games already, whereas the number 1 team in the rankings, Liberty, has only played 17. All the WMCH teams are ranked in the top 15 of ACHA teams. Liberty at number 1. You have Midland at number 2. McKendree at 4. Maryville at 5. Minot at 7. Lindenwood at 11. Jamestown at 12. And Minnesota at 13, although those rankings will change when they do come out tomorrow. The teams hit the ice to raucous applause. And we are in for a fun one. We'll turn things over to the PA address announcer here for introductions.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maryville University Hockey Center, site of today's WMCH All-Star Game. Let's meet your players today. For the East, number 2, Emma Gurwitz. Number 3, Abby Jeffers. Number 4, Kirsten Barron. Number 5, Madison Glenn. Number 7, Sarah Brooks. Number 8, Elle Rutherford. Number 10, Anna Callhammer. Number 11, Zoja Admek. Number 12, Haley Battles. Number 13, Aria Group. Number 14, Madison Teague. Number 15, Jana Burden. Number 16, Brielle Fussy. Number 19, Paige Dawson. And number 30, Rachel Sturiznik. For the West, number 1, Lila Drew. Number 2, Caitlin Leeson. Number 3, Kayla Flanagan. Number 4, Allie Rakowski. Number 6, Delaney Johnson. Number 8, Sam Ballou. Number 9, Bethany Woodgosh. Number 10, Ruby Moss. Number 11, Allie Slero. Number 12, Bridget McGuire. Number 13, Paige Ackerman. Number 14, Melina Welby. Number 16, Paige Kozak. Number 19, Cameron Hayhurst. And number 31, Haley Beer. And now let's meet your starters for the East. At right wing, number 6, Kylie Hasenfratz. At center, number 17, Arden Albertson. At left wing, number 9, Loki Antonio. At defense, number 22, Madison Glenn. Number 18, at left defense, Aylin Stretch.
Well, starting lineups brought to you today by our PA address announcer at the Maryville University Hockey Center. National anthem as well. We are about ready to get underway here for this inaugural WMCH All-Star Game. Now, typically with All-Star Games, you see a lot more skill and just intensity lessened just a little bit, but I got a feeling for this one, we're not going to see any of that, as both squads have talent in spades and they are wanting to show off. But we also have really good goaltending as well. We got Caitlin Cadrain in net for the East, and while her record is only at 11-10-1, the 203 goals against and 922 save percentage, very, very impressive. On the flip side, Hannah Stone has yet to lose a game this year, a 1.11 goals against and a 943 save percentage. So these all-stars for both squads are going to have a tough task trying to put the puck into the back of the net. We have a very, very lively crowd here. Posters, cheers, air horns, everything you could expect from a hockey game. As we get ready to get underway, Arden Harushko will battle off against Anna Gurman for the initial draw. Pressure net is Chrissy Rink. West win the draw. Loki Antonio in there on the forecheck, as well as Hassenfratz. She loses the puck in the corner. That one sent forward to McGuire. Pressure there by Harushko. Hassenfratz tries to chip it around the defense there of Gurman. Finally pulled away by Harushko. Harushko out of Lindenwood University. Now to the near side. That shot blocked at the initial point of contact. Antonio picks it up, but she'll lose that one to Gurman. She tries to exit the zone and does. This is Glenn. That one through the legs of Stretch. Picked off there by the West All-Stars. And Chrissy Rink, she's run into the corner there. Finally pulled away, but Rink right in there again to knock it off of Harushko's stick, and now Rink has it behind the net. Looking in front, slides it there. Cadrain strong on the post, keeps it out. It's a big cheer from her Maryville teammates here in the stands. Both teams change lines here, just 50 seconds into the first period. Draw one by the West All-Stars again. That shot goes just wide there from Paige Ackerman. Chipped in front. Cadrain able to scoop it with the glove. And another face-off coming up. Cameron Hayhurst will be back in the circle against Zoyza Adamak. That one tied up. East will send it behind their net. That one sent forward by Aria Groot, assist leader for the East. Groot has it again. She'll come to the near side. This is Madison Teague. She finds Brielle Fussy. Able to slide that between the legs of the forward, and now breaking out here is Adamek. She'll lose that puck to Ackerman, who will circle her own net. That one off the stick of Adamek, kept alive by the East. That's sent down low by Groot. Adamek in there on the forecheck. She battles with Scoro. Scoro comes away with it, and that's chipped up by Bridget McGuire. Right back in there by Sarah Brooks. Off her stick, that just pops out of the zone. And now here is Elle Rutherford. She turns on the Jets, goes wide, enters the zone. Circling the net, sends it in front. Good stick there by Bolak to clear that one away. East has it still. It's to the near side, Emma Gerwich. Block shot there by Moss, and the West All-Stars able to break out. Kayla Flanagan sends it down low. Cadrain sets things up. That one is chipped forward to Brooks. She has Rutherford in front of her. That's who she gets it to, but it's broken up there by Bolak. In comes the West with Welby. She slides it to the front. Cadrain strong on the ice, able to pick that one up for another save. Cadrain tested early here. Nothing too crazy, but she's seen the first handful of shots. Hannah Stone has yet to see one. Delaney Johnson on the draw against Barndon. Johnson wins it, but the East is able to chip it forward. Barron pressured there by 4 All-Stars and sent back in by the West. Madison Glynn picks it up. That one is deflected. Sent into the corner by Rakowski. Into the middle. Defense there by Barron. Deflects that puck up and over, as getting loose in front was Wheelgosh. She could not pull the trigger. Draw one by the East. And this is Glynn. She reverses. She gets it right back. Has a little time, but a little pressure as well. That one skips past the stick of an East All-Star. Now an opportunity here. But Stone negates that one. And now chipped up along the far boards. That's going to exit the zone and allow Groot to go back on it. She'll send it into the middle. That's off the stick there of Barron, who'll go off on a line change. And now Scoro has it behind her own net. She gets that one around Harusko. Teague keeps it in. And that is dropped down low for Hasenfratz. She and Antonio collide. Puck given up to the West All-Stars. Groot steps in, keeps it alive. This is Harusko. Back up top to Groot. Cross ice, one-timer there. Fanning on that is Hasenfratz. It'll come to the near side. Groot will keep it alive. McKendry Bearcat chips it down low. Swept around by Scoro. Stepping in there is Hasenfratz. She loses that puck too, as the defense has been solid so far on both sides. Here is Groot. Cross ice. Teague into the middle looking for Antonio. She can't find it. It's loose. And now Hasenfratz. To Groot. One times that one. Looking for the tip by Harusko. Gets it, but it goes behind the net. Now Antonio. Hasenfratz. Slides it in front. No one there for the East. And Callie McGuire will exit the zone. She sends it up to G. She stops. Sends it in. That one stopped by Cadrain. Going down there is Teague. And now Groot will send it forward to Antonio. Back to Groot. She'll reverse. Finds Madison Teague. Cross ice here to Antonio. She's going to get the red line. Dumps that one in. And will go off on a line change. Stone sets it up. Reverse there by Ackerman. She's pressured there, and that puck is given away to Fussy. Tries to slide it in front. Picked up by Johnson, who'll go through the far corner. Big check there by Battles. Disrupts the play. And now it's swept to the near side to McGuire. More pressure here from the East as they're trying to hem the West in their own zone. Back to the far corner for Ackerman. She'll chip it out. Does clear the zone, but given right back to the East. That is Adamek. She makes a couple of moves, and now she gets into the West zone. She'll delay, send it across. Here's Fussy. That one blocker stop there by Stone. First shot against her. Back up top of the East. That shot is blocked by Welby. She'll chip it out of the zone. Takes a heavy hit there from Callhammer. And now to the near side to Gerwitz. She'll send it forward. Brooks into the zone. Drops it for Gerwitz. Brooks picks it back up, sweeps it to the near corner. Rutherford gets it out to Gerwitz. That shot going wide, looking for a tip and the rebound off the backboards. No one can get to it, and finally the West pick it up. Leasing has that one stolen. In front. East All-Stars can't capitalize there. Gerwitz will step up, send that one forward. That's tipped wide there by Brooks. Sent out of the zone. That'll allow both teams to get a change as Glynn sends it forward. That one is broken up there by Huberto. Pulled away by the East. Getting into the zone here is Barndon, but just a little bit delayed. It's an offside call going against the East All-Stars. The first handful of minutes, the West had the offensive push. Now the East has pushed back. Both goaltenders have been good so far in this one. That draw tied up in the linesman. Somebody's trying to pull it out. No one can really get to it. Finally drop back there to Stretch. She'll go cross ice. Glynn gives that one away. Here comes Johnson. That shot kicked out by Cadrain. That's loose in the middle. East is able to pick it up. That's sent forward off the stick of Barron. Drop back into the West zone for Scoro. Chipped up and over by Jeffers. And now Groot has it. She'll circle the net and break out. That's back to her left. She's able to exit the zone cleanly. Tries to send it into the middle, but the East going off on a line change. Got to be quick here, as pushing up is Ruby Moss. Coming back on defense was Hasenfratz to break it up, and now Madison Teague has it. She is pressured there by G and pushed out. Back onto the defense. Here we go for the East. It's Hasenfratz. That one chipped up and over the net. Harusko. Now Antonio has it. She spins. Looking for her teammate Harushko. Antonio in front. That's chipped out there by Stone and comes up to the top of the zone. Teague, cross ice to Groot. Back to Teague. Harushko tips it on. So does Hassenfratz, but it goes wide. And we're going to get a call here. A penalty in an all-star game. Don't necessarily see those all the time, but it will be going against the West All-Stars. So the East have an opportunity on the power play to snag the first goal. Going to the box will be Huberto. And we'll have the Liberty contingent coming out. Glenn, Stretch out there along with Adamick. Battles and Fussy. So an all Liberty power play unit out there. They are one of the best in the league. As Adamick defers, gets it right back. Fires that one. Blocker aside by Stone. Adamick keeps it in. This is over to Battles. Back to Adamick. Low shot goes wide, looking for tip there of Fussy. Can't get to it. And now Glenn. Crossover to Battles. She goes wide. Drops it to Adamick. Now over. Oh, fanned on the pass attempt. Gets the rebound. That one goes just wide. Picked up there by Battles. Now to Adamick. Too strong for Battles. It'll go to the corner. And Battles able to keep the clearing attempt in. And another opportunity here. This is Adamick. Slips it to Battles. Another tight pass there. She's able to collect it again, though. And Adamick now has it. Cross ice. Glenn fires that one. Blocked shot there by Bolek. East continue to have possession. Getting a little bit of a change as Adamick now has it. Callhammer on the ice. Low shot blocked there. Picked back up by Adamick. She can't handle it for the moment. She finally gets it back. Slides it to Glenn. Glenn looking for an outlet. Callhammer had that one go deflected into the corner. Now picked up behind the net. That one loose. Finally, Callhammer comes away with it. She is pressured hard there. Drops that one down low. This is Rutherford. As we see the Maryville unit come out there. Set around. Callhammer will chase. She has Gerwitz at the point. That's where she goes. Gerwitz, that shot blocked again. Still loose. And the West get it out. They do. Not far to really get a full change, and bouncing right back in is Dawson. She'll drop it to Rutherford. 6 to go. That one tipped on. Stone with the stop. Puck loose. Callhammer can't get a stick on it. And the West are going to be able to relieve the pressure and kill the penalty, and they may have a breakout here. Moss sends that one in. Drain with the save. This is Flanagan. Out top to Gurman. Looking for Flanagan again. She misconnects. Down low for Moss. Trying to spin off the check of Gerwitz. She can't. Gerwitz sends it forward, but kept alive in the front. Chipped on. Cadrain with the big stop there as McKenna Welby was in all alone. But Cadrain with the big stop. 10-12 remaining here in the first period. No score between the East and West All-Stars. Draw one there by the West. And it's in the corner. Trying to come in front again was Flanagan. She had that puck dispossessed. Right back in there by Scoro. Teague will pick it up in her own zone. Head up, looking for an outlet. She finds it. This is Jeffers. Tries to send it into the middle, broken up by the defense. And now the West, that one off of a skate, and that'll stay in the zone for Barron. Tries to send it to the point. Groot gets it back down low to Barron. Drops that one off to Jeffers. Sends it in front. Deflected again by the defense of the West. Now here's Harushko. Fires it on, but Stone, strong with the glove, keeps that one out. Got a great atmosphere here at the Maryville University Hockey Center. Draw one by Harushko. Sent in by Teague. Antonio in there on the forecheck. Tries to dig that one out along with Harushko. Try and drop that one down to Hassenfratz. They can't. Now she finally does get it, but it's swept out there by the defense. Rakowski reverses. Now it comes to the near side to Huberto. Almost picked off there by Antonio, and Rakowski finally clears the zone. Harushko gets it, but dumps it in offside, and faceoff will come outside the West zone. 8:58 left in the first. Adamek on the draw against Hayhurst. One there by the East, sent in, but the West defense picks it up. This is the near side for Huberdeau. Makes a nice move there, gains the red line, enters the East zone. Trying to swing it in front, opportunity, Cadrain. That one just tipped wide by Hayhurst. May have beaten Cadrain if she was able to straighten that one out, but a good look there. Low shot behind the net. Finally picked up here by the East All-Stars in Glenn. She'll sweep it forward in the skates there of Barnden. She finds it and will race into the West zone. Barnden trying to make a move, but she is walled off there by the defense of Ackerman. East picks that one off. Low shot, Stone right there again as Adamek puts a long shot in. Stone has been solid. Both goaltenders have done a nice job of squaring up on the puck, and not allowing either team much room to work with. Rutherford wins the draw. It's loose in the circle. Finally kicked out to the defense. Dropping that one down low to Callhammer. Swinging off of it is Rutherford. She finds Brooks in front. Callhammer had her stick lifted there at the last second by Leasing. East picks it right back up. This one up top to Dawson. That shot attempt deflected into the near corner. Sent forward. Gerwitz will step up and keep it in. Good play there. That shot right there. Stone again. Saw it clearly. No one creeping in front of the net. Another face-off coming in the West zone. So we have a Maryville line and we have a Liberty line. And then McKendree and Lindenwood taking care of the rest. Draw one there by the West. As G has it, she'll go behind her net. We're going to get another call here. This one going against the West again. An interference call coming up against Chrissy Rink, and another opportunity on the power play for the East. Now, he told you this wasn't going to be like any other All-Star game you've ever seen. These two teams are out there to win, and they're going to go after it just like they would in a regular season game. Barnden's out there, along with Barron, Teague, Jeffers, and Groot. Teague, that shot blocked down in front by the defense. Good play there in front by Scoro. Here's Teague. She'll go across the ice. That one skips through the legs of Barnden, and here comes the West shorthanded. That deflected shot by Groot. Now picked up by Barnden. 3-on-2 opportunity here for the East. Getting into the zone is Barron. Drops it to Groot. Now Teague. Barnden swings it near side to Groot, a little too far in front of her, but she's able to pick it up. Groot walks the line, finds Barnden. Jeffers down low, Barron down low. That one in there on Stone, but again, strong on the ice, keeps that one out. Looking to run that play below the goal line, walk in front and stuff it home, but with Hannah Stone, there's no room to do that. Harushko on the draw against Rakowski. Harushko wins it. This is Glenn. Drops this one to Antonio. She walks in. Slides it down low to Harushko. Had a little trouble finding it, but she has it now. Up top to Glenn. Antonio back to Glenn. That low shot tipped on by Harushko, and it's in! Power play goal for the East. Arden Harushko with the goal. Second power play opportunity. And the East All-Stars able to capitalize there. Harushko left almost all alone in front of the net, able to get a tip on it and put it in bar down. 6:36 to go as they try to get the penalty cleared from the board. Penalty is cleared. Shots 14-8 in favor of the East All-Stars. Started off a little slow, but they have really taken advantage of the 2 power play opportunities they've had. Gerwitz tries to send it forward, picked off by the defense. Here come the East All-Stars, breaking out once again. So Stretch and Glenn get the assist on the power play goal. And it is brought back out here by Leasing. She gets it into the zone. Rakowski will go after it. But there is Paige Dawson to pick it up. She tries to make a move. That is stick checked away. And now Rakowski looks to feed it in front. One is pinned along the boards in between the skates of Rakowski. And she's able to pick up the loose puck, send it up top. That shot blockered high over the net by Cadrain. Pass almost intercepted there by Johnson. Now the East stolen again. Here is Delaney Johnson. That one kicked out by Cadrain. Sent forward, kept alive for the moment. That was in the paraphernalia of Scoro, and it will pop free for the East. Sent in by Callhammer. Brooks going in after it. This one is reversed around for Gurman. Pinned along the boards there as Kozak battles. Will come free. Brooks picks it up behind the net. Sends it to Rutherford. Again, puck pinned along the boards. Stepping in is Teague to keep it alive. Stepping in again, Teague. That one is in the skates. Finally pushed free by the West. Kept alive by the East. Trying to walk around the defense was Callhammer, but it's finally shielded off, and Kozak picks it up. She reverses. Heavy pressure here on the forecheck by the East. In the middle, opportunity here. It's McGuire. Back check there by Groot to break it up. McGuire tries to throw a shot on, but was at the side of the net and no good. Aria Groot, nice job on the back check to break that one up. Here's the West again. Sending it into McGuire, but there is Groot to break it up. Sends it forward for Jeffers. She'll dump that one down low. Stone will set things up. Here we go again. Barndon glove save there by Stone. Probably going wide, but still a good glove save there from the Midland keeper. 4:05 left in the first period. A 1-0 lead for the East. Arden Harushko on the power play. Only scoring so far. Draw one here by the West. Huberto behind her own net. Sends it forward. Good stick there to keep it alive. And now here is Barron. She'll send it around the net. Ackerman will pick it up. Goes across to her defensive partner. Tries to get it back. She does. Under some heavy pressure there. The East has done a nice job of hemming the West in their own zone. East pick it back up. Lynn in on the forecheck. This will come to the near corner. Stepping in there is Stretch. She can't keep it in. Harushko, though, covering up defensively, keeps it alive. Antonio along there with Hassenfratz. Hassenfratz has it in her skates. She kicks it free. She'll get into the zone. Tries to make a move. She slips through the defense. That one in there on Stone. Gets it kicked out, but it is loose in the crease. Defense helps her out there. Low shot again into Stone's glove. She deflects it off her pad. Off the shot from Glenn. .307 left here in the first period. Draw one by Harushko. Antonio to Gerwitz. Back to Antonio. She'll slip that one down low for the goal scorer, Harushko. She has some time. Harushko, 1.5 points per game, leads all players on the East squad with points per game. Sent down low by Hassenfratz. Finds Antonio. Tries to put it in front to Harushko. That one is broken up by Moss. Antonio has it in the corner again. Spinning off a check. Her and Harushko collide. That one's going to go to the corner. Hassenfratz will chase after it. She runs Flanagan into the boards. Leasing's the one who has the puck now. Set behind the net for Bolak. Moss gets that one out of the zone, but again, heavy pressure here by the East. Almost picks that pass off. Into the zone is Welby. She swings wide. Sends it in front. Cadrain has that one bounce around, but she's able to get a glove on it and melt it down for a face-off with 2:11 left. Another draw one there by the West. They're not going to be able to keep it for the moment. That's sent down low. Kept alive. Sent out almost there by Battles, but here is Gurman. She has that puck knocked off her stick. And now into the boards behind the net. Tied up there is Wielgosh battling with Adamek. One sent into the middle off the stick of Fussy. An opportunity here for Groot. Big stop there as Stone comes out of the net. Top of her crease and stops the defender from McKendry. And a pickoff here by the East. That one slipped just wide of the net. As the East has really started to pick up the offensive pressure here after those 2 power plays. That one dumped into the zone by Johnson. Going back on it is Teague with 1:15. She sends that one up the middle. Here is Rutherford. 3-on-2 opportunity for the East. Rutherford swings wide. Puts that shot high over the net. Stone didn't have to make the stop. Teague steps in, keeps it down low. That one skips behind the net. Ooh, it comes in front. Funky hop off the end boards. And now Rutherford in there on the forecheck. She picks it up. Under a minute to go here. Glynn, that one deflected just wide. Huberto behind her own net. She reverses, but there's 3 East All-Stars around her. Ackerman sends it forward. In the skates of McGuire. Finally able to be poked free, and now Glynn has it. 37 left in the period. That one tipped in there nicely by Rutherford. Callhammer in there on the forecheck. Spinning off of the forecheck is Huberto. Barndon breaks that one up. Now the East able to break out with under 20 to go. This is G. She swipes it behind the net, but no one there for the West to support her. And now sent up the middle. Barron looking for Jeffers with 4 seconds left to go. No shot's going to be able to be taken here, and that's going to be it for the first period. A spirited first period between the East and West All-Stars. The only goal coming on the power play from Arden Harusko off the assist from Aislinn Stretch and Madison Glynn. Teams will go to the locker rooms for the intermission. 20 shots for the East, 11 for the West. Those 2 power plays, huge for the East All-Stars, and they were able to capitalize for the 1-0 lead. We'll step aside. We'll come back with some first intermission thoughts and the second period. You're watching the WMCH All-Star Game here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network. Back here at the first intermission of the inaugural WMCH All-Star Game. The East All-Stars leading 1-0 on the power play goal by Arden Harushko. Got head coach from Liberty, Chris Lowe's, joining us right now. And Chris, been a great season so far.
It is.
Tell me a little bit about how your season has gone.
Yeah, I think we're in the playoff stretch now. So I think now we're starting to see, hopefully becoming the team we want to be come playoff time. But yeah, it's been a good season, competitive season. I think, along with this weekend and kind of showcasing our talent, it says a lot about the league. We've had a lot of tough matchups this weekend, and we're just seeing the level of the league increase each year.
Yeah, I got to see you guys on Friday night against Linderwood, and you guys were absolutely dominant in that 10-1 victory. And, you guys have spread the offense and the defense out so well this year. 66 goals for, 23 goals against. I mean, you're at this point 17 games in the season, just allowed 23 gols. Talk a little bit about how your defense and goaltending has really showcased themselves this year.
Yeah, well, Story didn't play this weekend, so we're excited to get her back in a week or two. And that was a big weekend for Keith, for us, and, kind of shouldering the load, and was really impressed with her kind of response. And that's important. She's still a young goalie, and to see, I think weekends like this really do a lot to kind of stabilize her for the future. And yeah, defensively, this was a good weekend for us too. That's always kind of first and foremost, is take care of our own end. And as we get to playoffs, right, the game gets tougher, intensity, and it's important that we're playing like that in the regular season in preparation.
Well, and you guys have shown so much success the last 5 years, especially with the 5 straight championships. What has the mindset been this year to try and go after number 6?
Yeah, I think not thinking too much about legacy, the big picture. It's a lot of pressure on these girls, especially those freshman girls that have come in. And so, I think our vets lead the way in setting the standard and what that looks like. And no, I have a lot of confidence in our group, and I'm excited for February in Lynchburg and then beyond that.
And you just talked about the showcasing of the talent out here. We've seen the growth of the women's game here over the last couple of years. Just talk again about how important it is to showcase this talent and what it means for young girls in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of our group, the WMCH, and the group that put this league together and kind of what we've been able to do. And I think it was just kind of an idea, and it's formed into something that's, I think, leading the ACHA and how we do things. And I think the group of coaches and the guys I get to work with, guys and girls, it's a pretty special group.
And you can see it on the bench. Everybody is kind of into it, and this is unlike any other All-Star game you're really going to see. Both these teams are out here. They want to win. Yeah. They're not going to just sit back and let the skill players have everything.
Yeah, I was curious to see what the level would be, but it's a fast game. Girls are working hard, and it was obviously I didn't know special teams would be a big part, but at this point it has. But no, a lot of respect, I think, within our league between the coaching staffs, but then with the players, and I think events like this help. And we're all out there doing the same thing, playing the same game that we love, and to see these girls get to showcase it today is pretty cool.
Chris Lowe's, Liberty head coach, thanks for joining us, and good luck the rest of the way.
Awesome. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
1-0 here in the first intermission in favor of the East All-Stars. Power play goal by Arden Harushko. One of the first power play goals you're probably ever going to see in an All-Star game. That's the difference so far. We'll step aside and come back for the second period here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network. Second period getting ready to get underway here at the Maryville University Hockey Center. East All-Stars of the WMCH lead 1-0 over the West All-Stars. The power play goal by Arden Harushko, the lone tally. And it's great to see a bunch of young fans here supporting these women as well. Got kids giving fist bumps out there on the ice, smacking their sticks down during the introductions. And we've got all of the teams from the WMCH here in the stands as well. It's been a very lively crowd. Everybody out here supporting each other. And these women are just going after it as well. They don't care that it's an all-star game. They want to go out there and win, as evidenced by the fact that there were 2 penalties in that first period. We spoke with Chris Lowe's, Liberty head coach, in the intermission. We're going to have Ryan Miner from Minot State coming up in the second intermission as well. As Cadrain back in net for the East. Lila Drew from Jamestown will enter the net for the West. Drew 5-6 on the year, 3.25 goals against, and a .912 save percentage. She may face some heavy pressure here if the East is able to replicate what they did in the second half of that first period, outshooting the West 20-11. We are about ready to get underway here in the second period. Puck is down. Pinballs around, finally picked up by the West All-Stars NG. Brought in by the East. This is Battles. She drops that one off for Rutherford. She gets it right back. Cross ice. Groot. Down to the near side to Glenn. Has some trouble with that one, but does drop it down low. Here is Battles. Spinning off of a check. Getting some support there. That'll be sent out to Glenn. Cross ice to Groot. In the middle, looking for a one-timer from Hassenfratz. That's picked off and sent forward, just out of the reach of Stretch. And it'll be down for an icing call. Draw one by the West once more. This one sent to the near side. G cannot get that one out of the zone. They'll have to reverse course for Gurman. She'll send that one forward to McGuire. Heavy check there from Callhammer, and Callhammer now has it in the zone. She'll chip that one down low, but it'll clip off of the boards and the glass and go out of play. Faceoff will come outside the West zone. And that hit right there by Callhammer was all you need to know about how this game will continue to go. No one's going to lay off anything. As puck comes back into the field of play. Draw tied up, push forward. East get it into the zone with Callhammer. She's there along with Adamick. And Dawson trying to keep that one in the zone. Push free by Callhammer. Right to the waiting stick of Hayhurst. She'll come to the near side. One chip forward. Madison Teague stepping in to keep it alive. She wanted to send it in front, but blocked there on the defense. Callhammer swing that one forward. And that one is in the skates there of Adamick. That one pushed forward. Broken up on the defense. This is to the near side for Hamhurst. Hayhurst skates out of the zone, chips it out. Broken up by Callhammer. Hayhurst had it. And now sent forward by Ackerman. That'll get into the east zone, allowing the West to get on a line change. Kozak in there on the forecheck. This is Teague up to Antonio. She sends it forward as she was looking for Fussy. Too far for her, and it'll be an offside. Correction, icing. 18:06 to go in the second. Jana Barden will take the draw against Welby. Welby wins it back. This is Leasing, cross ice. Low shot tipped on there by Welby. Could drain one stop, two. Another opportunity. That one is in. And the West are able to capitalize. That one going to be tipped in by Ruby Moss. And we are tied at 1. An innocent-looking play turns into the game-tying goal for Moss. And the Minnesota Golden Gopher knocks things here at 1. Draw one there by the East. Another opportunity here for Welby. She has that one knocked off her stick by Gerwitz. Now the West All-Stars starting to feel it. This one sent up top. Low shot tipped wide there in front of Cadrain. Some miscommunication there for the moment on who was going to get that puck, but Gerwitz now finds it. Chipped in there by Barden. She'll go off on a line change. Into the middle of the zone, chipped out. Good check, good back checking there by Brooks to intercept that one. That keeps it in the zone. Here is Harushko. She's got the goal for the East All-Stars. She'll send it up top. Low shot, tipped on, kicked out there by Drew. Another opportunity, deflected off the shot from Barron. Two good looks there from Barron. She gets it now. A little too strong for her. Harushko in front. That one time. Drew gets a stick on it. It's loose. Finally able to get a glove and whistled down for the face-off as Jeffers was lurking in front of the nets. Well, after giving up the game-tying goal, the East now has come back and put a few shots on net. It's 23-15 in favor of the East. Rutherford will take the draw against Johnson. As the West looking for one more. Coaches haven't realized it yet. Refs trying to get their attention. Needing one more. And Callie McGuire will hop onto the ice. Well, those are the fun things about the All-Star game. Trying out new lines. Not really sure who's following who. Draw one again by the West. That one is pinned along the boards. Trying to sweep it behind the net is Battles. She does. Chipped around there by Hassenfratz. She'll go to battle there along with Rutherford. Now to the near side. Glynn puts that one on. Tip. Drew makes the stop. Kicks it out again. That time with the right pad. And the West try to break out. Glynn to Groot. Now into Rutherford. She'll swing wide. Rutherford in front. That one deflects off a couple of defenders' skates. And drop back down low. Rutherford. Picked off, kept in there. Taking a slash there is Glynn. She'll fire a shot, deflected wide there by McGuire. This is Rakowski. Chips that one off the boards, kept in once, but Rakowski is able to get it out. This is Glynn who'll spin back into her own zone. Pressure coming here from McGuire. Spinning off of it is Glynn. She sends it forward. Here's Antonio on the break. Loki Antonio delays and puts it in. What a move there from Loki Antonio. And she reestablishes the lead. And how about that outlet pass from Glynn? If you followed the Lindenwood Lions this year, you know that is something that Loki Antonio can do with ease. Whether it's on the breakaway or just in front of the net, just has a way about being able to delay, get the goalie to commit to one direction, and just making that quick redirection of her skates to go to the other way. And so many of her goals have been into wide open nets based off of the ability that she's been able to show out there on the ice. And the East come right back in. Callhammer in the corner. In front, broken up by the defense. This is G that's going to race out. Leasing drops that one for G. Able to be pulling that one out is Adamick. She'll race in. Kicks it over to Callhammer. Thought maybe Adamick was in offsides. They're going to let that one go. Adamick tries to send it in front. It's going to go behind the net off the stick of Rink. She'll reverse. Now G has it from Leasing. She sends it too far for Wheelgosh. That's going to go all the way down. They're going to wave icing off as Emma Gerwitz will collect. Gerwitz, one of the star players on this Maryville Saints team. That one right into the west bench from Huberdeau. And you saw as soon as she let that one go, she's like, oh no, I did not mean it. .38 left to go here in the second period. A 2-1 East lead. Have goals from Ruby Moss for the West and Loki Antonio for the East. This one chipped into the zone. Kozak sends it up top. Gurman. Cross ice to Huberdeau. Rising shot gloved by Cadrain with ease for the faceoff. This will be Hayhurst on the draw against Harushko. Hayhurst wins it. Near side to Gurman. She's watched there by Jeffers. She'll dump that one into the far corner. Swept behind the net to be picked up by Groot. She'll push it forward. Jeffers tries to get it around Gurman, but she's able to pin it along the boards. Now pulled away by Groot. She'll chip it forward. That one's off the stick of Barron and redirected to Huberdeau. That one kicked in nicely by McGuire. Allows the West to get a partial change. Groot. Back to Glenn. She'll send it forward, tipped in there by Jeffers. Barron will go in after it on the forecheck against Huberdeau. That one into Barron's skates. Pulled free there by Welby. Nice seal the boards there. Cutting it around. Oh, and going down there is Battles as she worked hard to get that one to the front of that, but not rewarded. Sent to the front to Kozak. She drops it to Huberdeau, exits the zone. Sends that one forward. Teague has it. She'll go cross ice. She'll get it right back there from Dawson. Sent forward to Hassenfratz. She cuts it in. Drew, nice job to seal the ice there. That puck will be brought back in by our defense to get the face-off. As Kylie Hassenfratz from McKendree came in there on the left-hand side. 7 goals, 9 assists on the year for Hassenfratz. That draw won by the West. Antonio got a stick on it, but now it's poked free. Here comes Rakowski, leading goal scorer in the WMCH. Has that one intercepted, and now breaking out here is Stretch. She goes for a skate, has Antonio driving to the net, looking for it. That's deflected off the defense. And Callhammer and Stretch can't communicate to get that one picked back up. That's going to go all the way down the ice. We're going to get an icing call going against the West All-Stars. Skill level here is very impressive for both of these teams. East, though, has really dominated the pace of play in this one, outshooting the West 30-16 so far. This is Barndon on the draw. She wins it back. Stretch. This is down low to Barndon. Up top to Gerwitz. That one deflected on. Drew with the stop. East comes away with it again. That one skips past Stretch and will go out of the zone. Set up by Cadrain for Gerwitz. Watch there by Rakowski. Given away there. Now an opportunity. Good poke check there by Stretch. That's going to roll in on Cadrain, and she's going to glove that one down for the faceoff. West All-Stars congregating before this face-off, trying to draw something up. They won't have to execute that one because the East All-Stars won the draw. This one is sent forward, trying to pick out Kirsten Barron, but a little too far out of her reach, and that'll be another icing call, this time going against the East. Chrissy Rink again on the draw against Harushko. Rink wins this one. This is dropped back to the defense. Low shot kicked out there by Cadrain. Stepping up is Leasing. That one stopped by Cadrain once more. Push forward, kept in by Leasing. Groot will whip it around the net to Glynn. In the middle to Harushko. She makes a move, pushes things forward for the East. Arden Harushko into the zone. She cuts to the middle, looking for an outlet, doesn't have it. They'll get it in the near corner. Kept in by Glynn. She'll drop it down to Harushko. She kicks it out. Glynn doesn't get to it, but Harushko has the ricochet. She'll swing wide. Dropping that one down low. Battles, back up top to Groot. Down low, spinning is Barron. That shot stopped by Drew. Picking that one up behind the net are the East All-Stars. That one's dropped off by Rutherford. Battles, back to Rutherford. That shot stopped by Drew. She tries to kick it out. It's loose. Finally, the whistle blows as Drew knocked down. Somehow has that puck underneath of her. It doesn't go in with 10:56 to go in the second. Tie up there at the draw. West comes away with it with Huberto. She'll send it forward, kept in there by Teague. Teague will try again. Finally pushed free. Now here's Hayhurst. She'll get in there with McGuire. Across to McGuire. High shot, glove down by Cadrain. She drops it, but falls right on top of it for the faceoff. Caitlin Cadrain has been stellar so far tonight. East will get a line change. Draw won by the East All-Stars. Here is Antonio on the near side. She'll race forward, get the red line. Has Callhammer with her, who takes a little bit of a shot there from Kozak. Comes to the near side, to the far side. Kept alive here by the East. Gurman sends it forward. Outlet pass here. This is Callie McGuire. Sends it across to Gurman. Up from the defense, slides that one wide. McGuire tries to stuff it in, but Cadrain pushes over and makes the stop again. Love to see on both sides the defensemen activating offensively, really throwing another layer out there for these teams to worry about as the West win another draw. That one is sent down low. Flanagan pushed off there by Gerwitz. Welby's able to pull that one out. Sends it up to the point. This one cross ice to Ackerman. She makes a move there. Slips it in. Cadrain will scoop that one up as Flanagan was looking for the tip in. And another big cheer there for Cadrain as she's going to exit to raucous applause. Caitlin Cadrain stopping 20 of 21 through a period and a half. What a showing here from the Maryville Saint. Rachel Striznik will come in for McKendry in relief. She's got some shoes to fill, but I think she's got the ability as well. As Groot harassed there. It's finally chipped out, picked up by Ackerman. She'll swing it across. That one is chipped up and in off the stick of an East All-Star. Flanagan can't pick it up, and now Groot on the near side. She has Sarah Brooks wide open. She gets it to her. But the defense there from the West able to break that one down as Leasing gets to it. Now Fussy has it in the near corner. She'll reverse. Looking there for Brooks. Creeping in there is Barden. She has it now. Drops that one down low. No one there for the East. This will come to the near side. Groot's going to pinch in to keep it alive. Still send it back behind the net. And that is Bolak. She reverses for Leasing. 9 minutes to go here in the second. Groot steps forward and breaks that one up. Slapped back in by Harushko as a delayed offsides. They tag up. Now sent forward again. Here's Harushko with the interception. She can't keep it in as that's swept out of the zone. She'll back check here to break that one up. Swings it to the near corner, picked up by her teammate for Lindenwood, Madison Teague. That one knocked off her stick by Delaney Johnson. She tries to feed it inside. Broken up. Here's Rakowski. That's loose in front. Struznik able to keep her pad sealed to the ice. Keeps that one out. Huberdeau drops it down low. She'll get the return pass. Walks the line. Sends that one wide. That's deflected off the body of Barnden. In front. Fanning on the shot attempt there was Johnson. And East are able to clear. Huberdeau. Harushko almost intercepts that one. Now good move here. This is Hayhurst. McGuire sends that one wide. Riley G loses the puck. It's sent to the near side. Picked up here by Battles. She kicks it forward, but right into the stick of Gurman. And picking up defensively is Rutherford. She'll send it cross ice. That's chipped in there by Hassenfratz. Going in there. Sending it in front to Hassenfratz. That's tipped off the pass from Battles. Hassenfratz, Rutherford in there on the forecheck. That's pinned along the boards with 7:26 to go here in the second. Stepping in to keep it alive is Gerwitz. Winding up and firing it wide is Hassenfratz. This will come to the near side for Stretch. She'll drop it down low. Looking in front. Drew strong on the post, keeps that one out. Exiting the zone here is McGuire. Nice move there. McGuire, that one stopped by Struznik on the rising shot. Unable to keep it in is Ackerman. Scoro tipped in there. Broken up in the middle of the zone. Finally pushed out. Now here is Antonio. She's got the game second goal. She falls down on the ice but has time to get back up. Antonio will drop this one off. Glenn. That one blocked aside there. Antonio in front. Chips it off the crossbar. And the West All-Stars pick it up. Bit of a broken play, but Antonio found herself in the right spot at the right time. Just couldn't put it down. Glenn, cross ice, almost intercepted there. And now Antonio has it in the middle. She'll spin. Chips it over to Glenn. She has some room to work with. And there is Drew with the glove save as a East All-Star was crossing in front. 6:14 left to go here in the second, a 2-1 lead by the East All-Stars. One by the East. Teague will step in, but that is poked free by Leasing. Chipped up. Hayhurst now has it. She'll send it forward to Kozak, who gets it in. Intercepted by Barnden. Cross ice, pressure there in front. This is Kozak swinging wide, dropping it down low. Now up to the point. Room to work with. Here's Leasing. She'll send that one toward the net. That one's kicked aside by the East defense. And now Leasing again. Has it alive. Now she's got some room to skate. Leasing. Backhand. Stopped there by Struznik. Another big stop from the East goaltender. Too far for Brooks. Teague will fire it in. Delayed offside, and it hits Brooks, so it'll come to center. 5:26 left to go in the second. Welby wins the draw for the West, and Gurman will retreat to her own zone. She'll send it across to Huberdeau. Makes a move at center, loses it, but Gurman right there to clean it up. Huberdeau off the skate there of Barron. That's going to go up and out of play as it hits the netting. Face-off will come outside the East zone. Draw one there by Harushko. Now on the defense for Gerwitz. Sent it in the middle. That one eludes Harushko and Jeffers, and right into the zone is McKenna Welby. She'll swing around the net, reverses, walled off the puck, and that's going to be sent up top. Gurman vacates her spot as Jeffers comes away with it. This is Barron now. Barron enters the West zone. She tries to spin, takes a tumble. That one's chipped out. It's going to go down. Gerwitz back there with Glenn. Glenn's going to collect. She's pressured there, but Glenn uses that big frame to shield off the defender. That's chipped forward. An opportunity here for the East. In there is Battle. She'll set it in front. Cannot find the connection with Hassenfratz, and now the West able to break out. Groot collects it at the center red line. Now chipped into Battles. She sends it in there to Hassenfratz. She has a player going to the net. That's a good defensive play there to break it up as that puck now clears the zone. Delaney Johnson swings wide. She's got Rakowski driving to the net. That shot on. Starysnik with the stop. Rebound somehow doesn't go to the back of the net. Now it's in the net in the corner. Pulled out by the East All-Stars. Starysnik kicked that one right to Rakowski. And somehow Rakowski couldn't put that one in. Stick gets up there into the jersey of a West All-Star and no call. Shot goes just wide, looking for the tip there from McGuire. This comes to the near side for Battles. Drops it off. Can't find the connection there with Hassenfratz. They're going to wave icing off here as it went between two West defenders. And now Hassenfratz picks it up behind the net. She's run off the puck there. A battle ensues in the near corner. There's Ackerman. Antonio comes away with it, fires it on. Big stop by Drew once again. Teague pinches in. Now Adamick cannot keep it alive. That one's sent forward by G. And picked up by the East. G now has it on the near side. She walks in, tries to make a move. Big stop there by Aria Groot to intercept that play. Chip forward, Leasing will send it forward. Teague gets a skate on it, gives it away and gets it right back. Here is Antonio again. She races to the near side. She has Callhammer with her. She'll try to dump it down low, but pressure there by Leasing doesn't allow it to get deep. Swung around. Stepping in there is Dawson to keep it alive. Trying to feed it in front was Barnden, looking for Callhammer. Callhammer gets it. And Leasing with the good defense, and Drew's just going to put a glove on it for the faceoff. 38-27 in favor of the East in shots. They hold just a 2-1 lead, though, on the breakaway goal from Loki Antonio. Barnden with the draw. Cutting in. And Drew, good stick to knock that one off as Brielle Fussy was driving hard to the front of the net. That one's sent around. And Brooks will pinch in to keep it alive. She finds Barnden. She'll drop that one down low. Up top to Teague. She'll fire that shot. Looking for a tip. Drew with the stop off the tip from Brooks. Leasing. As McGuire delays. She'll reverse it. Finding Bolak. Now up to Hayhurst. Good step up there by Teague to break that one up as they were trying to break Kozak out. And now Teague has it. That shot goes just wide of the net. East is able to keep it alive in the zone. Now Teague on the near side. She fires a shot. Drew kicks it to the corner. Right back behind the net as Bolak picks it up. She'll chip it off the boards. Kept alive there. Chipped down low by Dawson. Going after it is Barron. She'll win the race with Leasing, who's out there, been out there for a long time. She needs to get a change, as does Bolak. One's kept alive again by the East. Chip 4, Harushko swings, can't get to it. Second chance opportunity, sends it down deep. The West still cannot get a change defensively. They're going to just sky that one out. It's not going to go enough for icing, though, as it's going to roll in on net. Gerwitz is going to swing around, look to break out quickly. Up to Barron, chipped forward. This is Battles. She gets a nice move. To Harushko, one-timer, Drew with the stop. Good connection there, and now an opportunity for Rakowski to break out. Here is Rakowski, the breakaway. Fires it on, stop there off the glove from Starysnik. Big stop there. Gurman. That was a huge play there on the leading goal scorer for the WMCH, and Rakowski right back in as Welby. She drives it. Rakowski can't get a stick on that one as we're under 30 seconds left in the first. That one's chipped down. Racing after it here is Rutherford. She sends it in front. Trying to get a tip on it there was Hassenfratz, but she had her stick lifted. Now looking for Rakowski. That's going to go past Glynn all the way down the ice, but there is a touch, so no icing. 13 left. Glynn will just delay behind her net. Try to melt the rest of this period down and go into the third with a 2-1 lead. Glynn, she had Hassenfratz wide open. Here comes the East All-Stars. 1 second left to go. Hassenfratz, glove save by Drew at the buzzer. And another intense period there. Goals by Moss, and Antonio maintains that East lead. It's 2-1 after 2 in the inaugural WMCH All-Star Game. So we'll step aside, come back with Ryan Miner from Minot State, and third period action here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network. Back at the Maryville University Hockey Center, second intermission between the East and West All-Stars and the WMCH All-Star Game. Joined alongside me is Ryan Miner, Minot head coach. And Ryan, we expected offense from an All-Star game, but then we saw some great goaltending as well. Talk us a little about what you've seen for the first two periods.
Yeah, no, it's been a great game so far. Obviously, when you see 70 shots in 2 periods, it's fun to watch. A lot of chances on both sides and back and forth hockey. And right now, the players are just having fun and rolling with it.
Yeah, but 2 power plays. Like, you don't see those in the All-Star game.
Yeah, not usually, but, there could have been a call or 2 on our side as well. That was probably missed, but hopefully we get that back in the third and we can send something out. But, no, just the pace of the movement after most teams playing 2-3 games over the weekend has been fantastic, and I think just the energy from the crowd and seeing their teammates support them is huge. So, obviously, it's competitive, and we're looking for that win, but at the same time, I think this is just a great experience for the players all around.
Well, and we've seen the growth and the excitement around women's sports in general. We saw the volleyball matchup. We saw Iowa playing in the football stadium as well. This is a little bit of a smaller stage, but still a very, very important moment in women's sports as well.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, the reason we're doing this is obviously to showcase, the ACHA, our conference overall, for – as a league, as a conference, we're showing people, potential recruits, people around the country, Canada, and so what we're all about. So obviously this was a day of showcasing our brand and showing them the type of product that we put on the ice, and hopefully it can attract some future players for all teams around.
Well, and you talk about the grind, especially having 3 games in 3 days. What is that like for teams throughout the year as well? I mean, you guys are sitting at 14-10-1. It's a good record. It's a tough schedule you guys have to deal with as well.
Yeah, no. Looking at ourselves at Minot, obviously a few more losses than we're used to, but 8 out of the 10 were against top 3 teams. So it's understandable. But I think the big thing is looking at a weekend like this, where it's 3 games in 3 days. It prepares us for conference, prepares us for nationals, where it's a grind every day, and if you don't win, you're going home. So This was a good test for our team this weekend, and obviously we had success going 3-0, but at the same time today it's just a little more laid back, and we get to just enjoy watching hockey.
All right, third period. What's the message in the West locker room?
I think just stick with their guns. I think we've had a lot of chances, and I think eventually we'll get one in there. Obviously, no one on our lineup has ever played together before. We kind of have them completely mixed around, and so they're just kind of having their heads up and seeing what works and what doesn't, and all we can do is just keep putting the puck on net.
All right, Ryan Miner, Minot State head coach. Thanks for joining us. Good luck in the third period.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So 2-1 as we head to the third period here at the Maryville University Hockey Center. Loki Antonio has the go-ahead goal in the second. We'll come back for that third period after this on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network. Second intermission rolls on here from the Maryville University Hockey Center, joined alongside now by Director of Media Relations for the WMCH, Johnny Lang. And Johnny, everything that we expected this game to be has been shattered because it has been incredible through two periods.
It was so far everything I've hoped for when we first came up with the idea, and we've been discussing this for years amongst ourselves. I am on the monthly video calls with the coaches when we select awards of the month and all. And this has been an idea that we've had for shoot, I think we started thinking about maybe as soon as we started the league in way back in 2019. So when and 2018 when we were first discussing it, and to see it happen here and nearly full house and the support everyone's got for their teammates and all, it's a fantastic environment and just what's been a fantastic year for sports as a whole and women's sports, I think, in particular.
Yeah, we were talking with Ryan Miner about that. You had the huge volleyball matchup with Nebraska. You had the Iowa Hawkeyes playing inside of a football stadium. You're seeing the brand new women's hockey league that is just going strong, breaking records left and right as well. It's been a banner year for women's sports, and to be able to add on to that here in St. Louis has been just huge.
Yeah, I mean, I know we can all say this isn't 80,000 people in Lincoln, Nebraska quite, but for us this is a huge step. As far as I know, this is the first in-season conference all-star game that's been played in ACHA Women's Division I, which I know that I've heard that a couple of the leagues have played one a couple weeks after Nationals before, but I don't know of anyone that's done it in season. And this whole week has just been a phenomenal success with all 8 teams gathering here, and it's not league tournament week, and which we've got that coming up next month in Lynchburg, which is, I'll just say this, make sure to tune in for that week because it's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we got a chance to see, with me being with Lindenwood, got a chance to see Jamestown, Liberty, and Minot State the last couple of days, and they're really, really good teams. Liberty up there as well. We didn't get a chance to see Midland, but they did play on the other rink last night against Minnesota, a 1-0 game, a very intense game over there as well. And you look at the 1 to 8. Yeah, you've got some real talent at the top, but the teams on the lower half of the conference aren't slouches either. No. They are going to compete hard, and they make games out of every single matchup.
Exactly, and this was part of the idea when we first came up with the league was we wanted this league to be super competitive, and gosh, that's what we got, man. I mean, as I said, yeah, you have a true club team in the truest sense of the word in Minnesota, and yes, it's the University of Minnesota, it's the state of hockey, so of course they're still going to be good. But you have a Midland program that, as mentioned recently in their local paper, came from winless just 5-6 years ago to now having been to national title game, and I mean, this league is this league is stacked, and I'm very proud to have been a part of it since the beginning, and I'm looking again for, I'll say it right now, I'm hoping again for another all WMCH final, which, if you want to track it back, even I count personally when the Lindenwood Belleville Lynx played Liberty the year before we formally started playing, I still count that one myself, so we've been every title game since.
Well,
and hopefully it will continue this year.
And you look at what Liberty's done, 5 straight national championships as well. They're off to another good start, 14-2-1 on the year. But Midland, undefeated, 23-0-2, and they are just destroying opponents. They have scored 103 goals this year while only yielding 25. And we've seen some offense out here, but we've seen really good goaltending out here as well, and that's all the way up and down the league as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can say this from a personal. I worked with Hannah Stone when she was at Lindenwood Belleville before she transferred to Midland when they closed Belleville down, and I've known Stoner now 5 years, and she's just. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If I have to play Satan's minions in a game of hockey, I want Stoner in goal for me, and I mean that. Any goalie, man or woman, I'm going with Stoner absolutely in a heartbeat, and I'll have no regrets either way. And she knows this. I've told her many times before, so I'm not telling any tales out of school there. But just in general, I'll say this. You always hear the line about, they're good kids. Everyone up and down this league, just really great young adults as well as great hockey players, and it's an honor to still be working with them. I'm not working right now presently full-time in college sports like I had in the past, but it's just an honor to be able to write for and represent this league on a weekly basis, and I'll admit I'm like a proud uncle today, or a proud older brother, because this is absolutely fantastic. I could not be happier with our league. The coaches, who I can literally honestly, they all are legitimate my friends. I mean, if I needed to call to complain, just like, life stinks right now, I could call any one of those 6 head coaches down there and guarantee you we talk for hours. So for me, this is a very personal project that I'm very passionate about. And as I said, today's just been an incredible day. And I can't wait for us to do it again. That is a bit of a spoiler.
So are we announcing it for next year already?
We will be doing it, yes.
Okay.
That is, as far as I know, it might be fall semester. We're still trying to work out the dates, but yes, there will be a second, barring some major change that no one's made me aware of.
Well, it's not a year 20 right now, so we won't have another 2020 incident for another couple of years.
Yes,
so
thankfully.
we're okay there. Well, Director of Media Relations, Johnny Lang, joined us here to talk about this All-Star game, and you've had a smile on your face since the start of this one. I feel like with the way things have gone, that smile's not going to go away anytime soon.
Not for a long time, and I'm glad that it's being stored on YouTube. I'm going to watch this puppy again and again and again, because this is, as I said, a great day for our league, a great day for all these athletes, for these coaches, and yes, it should be celebrated properly. So, look, we got a third period coming up here. Let's do this thing, and let's hope for a little more offense. But if not, hey, this has been a great game already.
That it has. Well, you
Thank
go
you,
enjoy
friend.
the third period, and the teams are now out on the ice getting ready for this one. It has been exciting so far. A 2-1 game. We've seen offense. We've seen defense. We've seen some really good goaltending as well. Now we'll see if it can be changed up again. Haley Beaver now in net for the West. Stariznik will stay in net. Amanda Story, unfortunately, will not have the ability to play as she's dealing with an injury, and we are back underway. East win the draw. Teague will send it in. That one's chipped right back out. A little bit of renewed vigor here from the West. They come in 2-on-1. Shot just wide of the net. Stariznik steers it wide. Trying to chip it out. They can't. And now here is G. She'll swing wide. Looks to reverse, sends it in front. Forward had vacated the spot there, and that one's going to be chipped forward. This is Fussy. She'll send it forward to Brooks. Cross ice. Stick lifted there by Rink. The East maintain possession. Fussy, that one off the stick of Barndon. And now Groot. Couple of moves there. She'll push forward. Into the zone, 1-on-5. Swings it across. Or it's picked up there by Scoro. To the near side. That one eludes the stick of McGuire. It's going to go all the way down. Set up by Stariznik for Glenn. Pressured there. Glenn pins it along the boards. That's sent forward. Picked off there by Moss. Lone goal scorer for the West. That one's sent forward. It's going to get out of the zone. Jeffers can't get to it. Now it'll come to the near side to Hayhurst. That one deflected off the shin pads of Harushko. She's into the zone. Makes a cut, sends it in front. No one there for the East, and now Antonio. She's in there and will pull that one free. Dumps it down low where it's picked up by Scoro. She'll send it all the way around. Adamick drops it down low to Antonio. In front, Kohlhammer. That one tipped in to the goal by the defense. Beaver makes the save. Beaver from Minot State, 5-10, 0-1 on the year, 2.33 goals against and a .921 save percentage. As that draw is won by the West. Swept behind the net, Kohlhammer has it. Intercepted by Welby. She'll send it forward as Flanagan looks to break out. She loses that puck in the linesman's skates. And the West will have to push forward again. They give it away to Gerwitz. Sent forward off the stick of Antonio. Trying to keep it alive there was Adamick. She can't. Kohlhammer had it for the moment and now sent forward there by Moss. Again into the linesman. And the West will have to retreat. Leasing to the near side. Sent forward off the skate of Welby. Gerwitz sends it forward. Broken up again. This one just out of the reach of Rakowski. Gerwitz steps forward. Swinging pass there by Battles. Fired in there from Rutherford. Stopped by Beaver. Now we're seeing a little bit why the East boasts so many top 10 point producers. 7 of the top 10 point producers in the WMCH are on this East squad. Face off one there by the East. Push forward, though, by Gurman. Sent back in by Dawson. Pushed down there by Rutherford. That one up high for Beaver. She makes the stop as Rutherford puts another shot on net. Face off back in the West zone. Dawson and Teague will stay out there on defense. Brooks, Barnton, and Fussy back out there for the forwards. Draw one by the West. Gurman reverses to the near side to Wheelgosh. Tough battle along the boards. Fussy will kick it down low, but it's picked up by the defense, and now Rakowski. Well, you heard it in the second intermission. Plans are in place. Timing yet to be determined. They're going to do this one again next year, which is a good sign as Groot will drop this one off. Jeffers back to Cage, and now an opportunity for the West to break out. Into the zone is McGuire. She'll drop it off. Rink can't handle it. Broken up by the defense. Now here comes Jeffers. She has Barron with her. Jeffers makes a cut to the outside. Jeffers still maintains possession. She's pinned along the boards by Bolak. Kicks it out to the defense. Comes to the near side to Gerwitz. In front, Gerwitz. That one deflected nicely there by McGuire. Picked up by Jeffers behind the net. She'll send it up the middle. No one there for the East All-Stars. That's going to go all the way down into their own zone where Gerwitz is going to be able to pick it up with 15:41 to go in the third. Shots 49-28 in favor of the East. Spinning is Stretch. She'll send it to Gerwitz. That one's off the stick of Callhammer. She'll reverse it. Push forward here by Adamick. She gets into the zone. Good stick work there by Leasing to break that one up. She'll sweep behind the net. Antonio breaks it up. Now here's Adamick in front of Callhammer. In her skates, loose. Pulled out there by Kozak. She'll send it forward. Antonio getting in there to disrupt things. Finally, Kozak gets it out. Teague trying to send it to Callhammer. She can't. And now back in is Hayhurst. She'll drop that one down low with 15 to go. Callhammer. She gets the red line. She'll dump that one in. That one clips off the glove of Huberto and goes to the far corner. Gurman collects. Picked off there. Heavy hit there on Hassenfratz. And Dawson can't corral it. That one is pushed in there by Welby. It's kicked out. And now Gurman has it in her own zone. She'll chip it forward, intercepted there. Callhammer, couple of whacks at it. Now an opportunity for Hassenfratz. She's in on 1-on-3. Makes a toe drag move, tries to backhand it in. Good stick work there by Beaver to chop that one away. That one chipped out by Flanagan. And we're going to get a penalty. This one going against the East All-Stars. First one against them. And now an opportunity for the West to go on the advantage. See if they can knot this one up at 2. Hassenfratz will go to the box. Roughing penalty in an All-Star game. See what this power play unit for the West can do. Rakowski on the draw. She wins it. High pressure here. Kept in alive as Fussy almost got it clear. Now Flanagan. Up top to Huberto. Cross ice, back to Huberto. In the middle, that shot goes just wide by Rakowski. Groot sends it to Glenn, who rims it around the boards, but kept in. Nice stick work there by Barton. An opportunity shorthanded now for the East. Barton and Fussy. Barton across. Fussy fires that one just wide of the net. And now the West have a chance to break back out. Good pass there from Barton. And running into each other are Flanagan and Rakowski. But the West are able to recover. Rakowski has that one go off her stick. Gerwitz finds it in the corner. She'll send it forward. That one's going to go out of the zone and all the way down. Delaney Johnson will pick up the puck after it's set up by Beaver. Watch there by Brooks. Good stick there to poke it away. And now a good move by Ackerman to get into the zone. Paige Ackerman will delay. Drops this one off to G. Cross ice. Scoro. Down low for Wheelgosh. All the way across this one to Ackerman. That shot goes wide of the net, looking to use the boards. Doesn't connect, and now up top to Scoro. Back over to Wheelgosh. She has some room to work with. That one in there, and a good stop by Starisnik once again. She was able to see that one all the way. 25 left to go in the advantage. 12:35 left to go in the game. East hanging on to a 2-1 lead. Draw one by the West. It's Ackerman near side to Scoro. That one blocked in front, actually off to the forward of the West. All-Stars in G. This is Ackerman. Scoro. Blocked there on the defense by Dawson. She'll race out with it. Dawson has Harushko with her. Harushko driving the net. Dawson sends that one in. Glove save by Beaver. Now Ackerman pressured there. Penalty has expired now. Back to full strength are the East. Scoro comes away from it and will send it over to her defensive partner. Reversed back to the near side. Stepping in is Barron. She'll dump it down low. Picked up by Jeffers. Jeffers run off the puck and sent forward by Gurman. Can't connect. Now Dawson retreats. She finds Barron. Cross ice, Harushko. She stops, has that one lifted off her stick. She'll drop that one off, but a little too far. Jeffers gets a stick on it, though, and intercepts the breakout. Sent right back in. Callhammer in on the forecheck. This is Leasing on the far side. Chip it off the boards, kept in by T. She'll send that one towards the net. Picked up in the near corner. Antonio can't keep it alive. That one clips off the skate of Moss, and that'll be dumped right back in by the East. Picked up by Adamick. Up top, Glynn. That one tipped wide. Antonio with the opportunity. It's loose in front. Beaver drops down on top of it. She's going to get the face-off as Antonio had a chance in front. Just under 11 minutes left in this one. Still a 2-1 lead for the East. Out shooting the West 53-32. But the trio of Stone, Drew, and Beaver have done everything they can to keep their team in it. Now they need their offense to start clicking. This one sent up top to Glynn. Low shot deflected in front off of Rutherford. She can't find it. It finally pops free. Glynn will sweep it down low. Trying to cross it. Glynn gets the deflection. That one wide off the backboards. Picked up by Hassenfratz. She drops it low, but picked off by the defense of Huberdeau. Hassenfratz gets there, chips it up, and it's going to go out of play behind the West bench. We talked in the intermission with Ryan Miner about the diversity of the scoring in this league. And ironically enough, the goal scorers for this game, two have come from Lindenwood, who sit in 8th place, and the other was from Ruby Moss from Minnesota, who sits down in 7th place. So it just shows you the depth throughout this conference, that there is skill at every single level and on every single team. Draws one by the West. They sweep it to the near side. Fanning on the clearing attempt there was Scoro. It's kept in by the East. Barndon drops it to Fussy, now up top. That shot deflected, blocked there by Rakowski. Players giving up the body here in this one. It's Gerwitz now. Down low to Barndon. She tries to slide it in front. That one is blocked. Behind the net, picked up there by Brooks. She reverses, no one there, and Scoro is able to pick it up. She almost gives that one away to Barndon. It's going to skip past the stick of Brooks, and she'll have to retreat in her own zone. That's Gerwitz. Good pick play there by Barndon. Gerwitz sends it forward. Barron can't keep it in the zone. Now chipped around, and going down there is Rink. That's sent back down. McGuire almost had a breakout. Harushko can't peel that one off. Now Teague has it up at the top. Harushko trying to get a stick on it, but Beaver with the save, and she'll grab it for the faceoff. Well, Rachel Stariznik has not seen a whole lot of action since coming in midway through that second period, but when she has been up to the task. Stopping Rakowski as that one sent across. Jeffers had that one go off her stick a little too strong. Now Teague up top. She'll fire that one high. Blocker stop there by Beaver. It's loose in front. Finally kicked out by the defense, and that's going to be sent all the way down for an icing call. As Rink was trying to use her speed to get down there to negate the icing call, she cannot. Face-off coming back down into the west zone. Adamick on the draw. That's loose. Antonio picks it up, tries to chip it around the defense. She cannot. That puck hops, skipping and jumping around off the stick of Rink. Picked up by Groot behind the net. Show reverse to Glynn. Pressure there, sends it up to Callhammer. One nibbles off her stick and sent right back in by Bolak. Stariznik will set it up for her teammate in Aria Groot. Near side to Adamick. Nice move there. Zozia Adamick pushes into the zone. That one eludes Antonio. Now a chance for the West to break out. Ackerman from her defensive position. Drops it off. That one whistles past the glove of Stariznik. And now Gurman drops it down low. McGuire sends it around, but the only one there is Groot. She'll chip it forward. Antonio trying to fight it. And that one's going to chop into the east bench, and that'll stay in the zone for a face-off with under 8. Swipe behind the net by Stretch. This comes to the near side for Battles. She pushes it forward. Trying to chip it out there was Hassenfrott. She can't. Kept alive. Now Gerwitz finds the exit zone. Huberto spins, pushes forward, gets the red line, dumps it right in there on Stariznik. She'll set it up for Gerwitz. That one skips over the stick of Rutherford. It's going to go all the way down for an icing call. And we'll come back down into the east zone. Generally, your All-Star games, high scoring, exciting affairs. We've got a 2-1 game here, and it is equally, if not more exciting than you would expect from a high scoring game. Defensive battles have been good. Goaltending has been phenomenal. And we've seen some highlight reel goals so far, as well as some highlight reel saves. This one pinned along the boards behind the net. Pops free. Welby. She'll sweep it up top. Scoro across to Ackerman. That one paddled aside by Stariznik. Gerwitz goes to the far corner to pick it up. She'll chip it forward. That one's off of Ackerman and out of the zone. Push back in on a delayed offside. West is able to tag up. Gerwitz under 7 left. She cuts to the right. Dumps that one in on Beaver. She'll paddle it down and cover it up as Brooks was in there looking for a rebound. It'll be a face-off in the west zone. Draw one by the east, but a little bit too cleanly as it's going to go all the way back into their zone. Teague is going to retreat for it. Rakowski looking to pick it off. She does. Sends it in front. Opportunity. That one. Oh, Stariznik with the stop. It squeaks through, but misses the wide open net. And now here's Rakowski again. That one deflected by Dawson. Going down there, and that's going to draw a penalty. Rakowski going to go off for tripping. So a delayed penalty. Madison Teague will race forward. That one deflected, still loose. Finally touched by the West All-Stars. And Rakowski going to go off for tripping with 6:12 remaining and a chance for the East to maybe put this one away. So a tripping call going against Allie Rakowski. And the East looking to make it 3-1. You'll have the McKendree contingent out there now. Jeffers, Groot, Barnden, Barron, and Hassenfratz. It's Groot. Gets it right back. She'll go across to Barnden, back to Groot. She finds Jeffers, back to Groot. Wines fires that one, blocked out front. Barnden, rebound attempt. That one blockered into the netting behind her as Beaver able to get over. May have been blocked by the defense first. Barnden back on the draw. Wins that one. Kicks it to Groot. She gets to the center of the zone. Jeffers back to Groot. Cross-ice Barnden. Fires that one. Beaver, another stop. Rebound, stopped again. It's still loose. Beaver trying to fight it. It's behind the net. And Barron will sweep it up top. Barnden to Groot. That one a little too close to her skates. It's going to exit the zone, allow some of the West All-Stars to change. Groot will drop it for Barnden. She'll go off on a change. Barnden enters the zone. Adamick up top, has Glenn with her. Adamick will defer. Barnden, that rising shot goes over the net. Glenn on the near side keeps it alive. Barnden will go off for a change. Coming on here is Battles. Battles fires that one high. Beaver with the stop. And it's into the corner behind the net. This is Adamick. Has Fussy out there as well as the Liberty contingent will get out. This is Battles looking to feed it in front to a cutting stretch. She can't get it and recovers, finds Adamick. Gets to the center of the zone. Drops that one off to Glenn. Cross ice to Battles. Good stick work there by Flanagan to break that one up. And that's going to allow McGuire to get it, but kept in nicely there by Glenn. Down low is Scoro. Sent it forward, glove down there. Sent into the middle, Teague. Correction, Harushko, that shot blocked. And be slapped all the way down the ice by Bridget McGuire as the penalty is now over with 4:08 left to go. This is Glenn. She'll send it forward. Harushko into the zone. Toe drag move, that one nibbles off her stick and she's able to pick it up in the corner. Dawson, nice job to keep that one in, drops it for Harushko. That's going to go down low. Antonio putting the pressure on there to Ackerman. Comes out for Antonio, but a little too strong for her. High pressure there from Callhammer. Finally cleared out by the West All-Stars. Dawson in the near corner. That one deflected over the head of Antonio. And Leasing, she'll dump that one in. Stariznik, she's going to go ahead and cover that one up with 3:21 left to go. 2-1 East All-Stars lead. 98 shots combined so far in this one. Still got 3:21 left to go. Not very often you see a game with 100-plus shots. We've got that potential here. This one comes to the near side to Battles. She looks up for an outlet, chips it forward. Rutherford picks it up. She's got Hassenfratz in front. That one chipped on. Beaver with the stop. Big one there for the West to keep him in it. Good chip around by Rutherford to create the 2-on-1. Hassenfratz couldn't get it cleanly, but still put a good shot on. Draw one by the West. Swept in front, picked off there by Welby. She'll spin, gets that one around past Battles. And now picking it back up is Moss. She's got the lone goal for the West so far in this one. Moss will chip it out. This is Flanagan into the zone. She'll push it forward. Good help defense by the East. And now coming away with it is Hassenfratz. She has that one knocked off her stick, but collected by the defense. Gerwitz sends it up the middle. Looking for Brooks. Can't get it there. Now here comes the West. Gerwitz pushes it forward off of Wielgosh. It's loose along the boards, and another 2-on-1 opportunity here for the East. Trying to send it forward. That one kicked aside by Beaver as Fussy put it on. Coming up on 2 minutes left. Pushed out of the zone here by Wielgosh. Rakowski now has it. Stick check there. It's loose near the blue line and pushed out. 3-on-2 developing with Groot. Groot stops, tries to send it in front off the skate of a West defender. Cross ice. Barron sends it on. Beaver there for the stop, though, with 1:39 remaining. Now for the West, they're going to take their timeout, try and draw something up here to get clear of the zone, and then find a way to get Haley Beaver off for the extra attacker. Shot 65-36 in favor of the East. They also hold the edge on the scoreboard. Power play goal by Arden Harushko in the first. Ruby Moss knotted things up in the second, but Loki Antonio on the breakaway is the difference right now. While we got a moment, I want to thank the WMCH for putting this event on, bringing us out here to call this game for all of you fans out there. Thank the Maryville University Hockey Center as well for providing the arena for this all-star game. As we see the continued growth and success of women's hockey in the St. Louis area as well as across the country. It's only going to get better as we go. The team's now coming out of the timeout. We've got Harushko out there on the draw. She's been solid in the face-off dot, not only today, but this year. And you've got the leading goal scorer and leading assist producer in the WMCH out there with Kayla Flanagan and Allie Rakowski. And that draw won by Harushko. Groot finds Glynn. That one just past the stick of Harushko, looking for the tip. Harushko intercepts. She'll drop it down low. Jeffers fires that one, blocker to side by Beaver. Barron into the corner. Harushko picks it up. That one is sent forward as the West try to break out. Off the skate of a forward for the West, and now they have it along the boards. Picked off here by Barron. Kirsten Barron has Harushko driving to the net. Harushko backhand just misses it as it rolls off the backhand. Could have sealed it right there, but it's in the corner now. 1 minute left to go in this one. West have to get it out of the zone so they can clear the net. Glynn will step in to keep it in. Drop down low. Here's Barron. Poke check move there by Beaver disrupts the play. And now an opportunity for Flanagan. She can't clear it out. Again, here is Jeffers. That one blockered off by Beaver. What a performance by Beaver here in the third to keep her team alive. 37 left to go. Sent forward. Here is McGuire back in. Beaver will set it up. She chips it forward to McGuire. Got to get it clear so she can get out to the races. Here is Gurman. In. Cuts around. Good stick work there by Dawson. 20 to go in this one. Fans are on their feet. Gurman will drop it off. This is Wielgosh. Down low. In front. That one just off of Stariznik. 8 seconds left to go. Rakowski fires that one on. Stariznik blocks it down. 3 in the corner. Rakowski again. In front. That's loose, and that's going to do it. The East All-Stars take the inaugural WMCH All-Star game by a score of 2-1. What a game. Unbelievable performances from both sides. What a celebration of women's hockey. And the East All-Stars are going to come away victorious. Arden Harushko, the power play goal in the first, and Loki Antonio in the second provide the difference in this one as the East All-Stars come away with it 2-1. Shots in favor of the East All-Stars, 69-37, and they pick up the all-important victory on the scoreboard. I want to thank you all for joining us today here on the Maryville Sports Hockey Network. It's been an honor to call this one. I'm Michael Wagenknecht, saying thank you and so long from the Maryville University Hockey Center, where once again the East All-Stars come away with the victory 2-1.